Hey there, thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh, part of the How to Start My LLC team, and today I'll help you form an LLC with a step-by-step guide in Maryland. If you've ever thought about turning your great idea into an official business, you're in the right place. We're going to walk you through the process from paperwork to launch in a way that's really easy to understand. So grab your favorite note-taking tools and let's get your business dream rolling, shall we? Before we dive into the details, it's important to know that you can form an LLC by yourself, or you can use an LLC formation service. We highly recommend using an LLC formation service in the latter, especially for those new to the business world. Why? Because it simplifies the process, ensures compliance with Maryland state regulations, and offers peace of mind. Plus, it can be incredibly affordable. Check out the link in the video description below to one of the most popular LLC formation services, offering options to get started with minimal upfront expense. Now, let's get right back into it, into the formation of your LLC and the process that handles in Maryland. Here are the next steps you need to take. Step 1, name your Maryland LLC. You're ready to take the leap and start that new business. Fantastic. The first thing that we need is a name. Not just any name though, but one that captures the essence of your brand and sticks around in people's minds. Your business name isn't just a label, it's the first impression of your brand. In Maryland, it's got to be unique and end with LLC, L.L.C. or limited liability company. Got some names in mind? Well, great, you're halfway there. The next step is to check if they're actually available. Head over to the Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation website. We've put in the link of our video description for easy access. When you find the one, don't you wait around, reserve it online or by mail. It does cost a little bit, but think of it as the first investment in your business dream. Step 2, select a resident agent. In Maryland, every LLC needs a resident agent, so think of them as your business's official representative. They catch really all the important stuff, legal documents, tax notices, and other official correspondence. They're your front line in staying compliant with state laws. So who can be a resident agent for your LLC? It's a good question and good news. You, as an LLC member, can take on this role, or an individual who is not a member or a professional agency can really help serve as your resident agent for your LLC. They must be 18 or older, have a physical address in Maryland, be available during regular business hours, and if it's a business entity, it must be registered to operate in Maryland. Choosing the right resident agent is crucial. They ensure you never miss a beat and important information to help keep your business in compliance with the law. Need help finding one? Well, don't you worry, we're here to help again. Check out the link in the description below for a list of the best resident agent services right here in Maryland. Step 3, determine your management structure. Now, in the world of LLCs, this is a very important thing to do, and there are two main management styles: member managed and manager managed. Think of it as choosing between a hands-on DIY team or DIY project or hiring a contractor. In a member-managed LLC, it's all about teamwork. The members, that's you and your partners, roll up your sleeves and manage the day-to-day operations. It's perfect for smaller crews where everyone wants to stay in the know on how things are run. Then there's the manager-managed LLC. This is where you bring in the pros, non-member employees or managers to handle the daily operations. It's like having a dedicated captain for your ship. And yes, a member can also be a manager, but they'll need to collaborate with at least one non-member manager. Small team with everyone involved and getting stuck in, well, the member-managed might just be your winner. Larger group with some preferring to stay in the background, manager managed could be your best bet. In Maryland, your LLC is automatically member managed unless you specify otherwise in your articles of organization. So think carefully about what works best for your business. Step 4, file articles of organization with the Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation. That's A mouthful, but now we're getting to the exciting part. Making your LLC official in Maryland. This is done by filing the Articles of Organization with the Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation. This document is the cornerstone of your LLC, providing the state with essential information about your business, so it's absolutely essential to do. In your Articles of Organization, you'll need to include vital details such as the name of your LLC, its principal office address, and the name and address of your resident agent in Maryland. This document is more than just a piece of paperwork. It's the formal recognition of your business's structure and existence. You can file the Articles of Organization online or by mail. The Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation provides an easy online filing option, which is often the fastest and most convenient method. The filing fee for the Articles of Organization must be paid at the time of submission, but don't be afraid of it, it is necessary. Once you've filed your Articles of Organization and they're approved, your LLC will be officially recognized by the state of Maryland. It's a moment to really get out the gin and celebrate. Your business idea is now a legally recognized entity ready to operate and grow. Step 5. Draft an LLC operating agreement. The next step is to create an operating agreement. Think of the operating agreement as the rule book for your LLC. It's where you outline who does what, who gets what, and how decisions are made. Now, while Maryland doesn't require you to have one, trust me, you'll want one. It's like having a game plan for your business. Even if you're flying solo in your LLC, an operating agreement can be your legal safeguard, clarifying your operations and protecting your interests. Need help getting started on that? Well, we've got your back once again. Check out our free operating agreement template in the description below. It's a great starting point, but remember, one size doesn't fit all in business. You might need to tweak it to fit your unique situation. Step 6, get an employer identification number, also known as EIN. Now, it's time to get your business its own identity in the eyes of the IRS. That's right, we're talking about getting an employer identification number, or EIN. EIN is a unique identifier the IRS uses for everything tax related to your business, whether it's filing taxes, opening a new bank account, or handling payroll. Your EIN is your go-to number. So how do you get that number? It's simple and, most importantly, free. Head over to the IRS website and apply for it. It's straightforward and an easy process online. Step 7, obtain business licenses and permits. Your business needs its own set of licenses to legally operate. These licenses vary depending on your location, the type of business you're running, and the services you offer. Navigating the world of business licenses might sound like a daunting task. Tell me about it. But don't worry, it's not as complicated as it first seems. You'll need to check with your local and state government to see what specific licenses and permits your LLC requires. These can range from a general business license to more specific permits like health licenses for restaurants or zoning permits if you're operating from a physical location. And don't forget to check the description below once again for a link to a comprehensive guide on how to obtain business licenses in Maryland. The headaches will be eliminated with our guidance. Step 8, choose your tax status. An LLC offers flexibility in how you can be taxed, and this decision can significantly impact your finances. You can choose to be taxed as a default LLC, a C corporation, or an S corporation. By default, LLCs are considered disregarded entities for tax purposes. This means the business itself doesn't pay taxes. Instead, the profits and losses pass through to your personal tax return. It's straightforward and often beneficial for smaller businesses. Want something a bit different? You can opt for your LLC to be taxed as a C corporation. This means the company itself pays corporate taxes. While it can mean more paperwork, it might suit you if you plan to reinvest profits back into the business or go public in the future. Or you can also choose the S corporation status. This can offer tax benefits like avoiding double taxation on dividends, but it comes with restrictions on the number and type of shareholders, so bear this in mind. Choosing the right tax status is crucial, but can be complex. It's worth discussing this with a tax professional to understand the implications for your specific business situation. And just like that, you've done it. Congratulations, your Maryland LLC is officially formed. You've navigated the twists and turns of the LLC journey, from choosing a unique name to selecting the perfect tax status. As we close this chapter, remember that forming your LLC is just the very beginning. Ahead of you lies the exciting stuff, the adventure of growing that business, making your mark, and achieving your entrepreneurial dreams. If you found this video really helpful, insightful, then please do show us some love. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a video in the future. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us bring more content just like this to aspiring entrepreneurs just like you. Stay tuned for more tips, tricks, and insights into the world of business and for the best of your business growth. I'll see you on the next one.